recruiting class for 2016, it's been very successful. You signed 5 people so far. How will these 5 individuals help you down the road?
Right. Well, I think we got 5 great young ladies that'll be added to our program next year. You know, we only have 9 returners, so we do have to have a pretty big class coming in. You know, it'll be interesting to see because I think we'll be pretty young next year again with only having 1 senior. But I expect these 5 to come in and make immediate impacts in our program. They're all very skilled. Basketball-wise, and they understand what it takes at this level. So I think a lot of them will make some easy transitions into our program.
You've been here a while. You're not just recruiting players. You're recruiting players that fit your system. How do these players fit your system?
Yeah, they definitely fit our system, you know, with how we want to play. You know, I typically like to recruit some kids that are pretty good athletes that can, you know, if that's press for 40 minutes a game or press here and there, that can make that happen, and then primarily play man-to-man. So that pretty well fits us if we can recruit kids that fit that style. Obviously, offensively, you know, we like to run a little bit of the read and react and dribble drive, a mixture of it. So we need some kids that are pretty skilled from the outside, that can really fill up the basket from the outside, but we also need some inside-out type stuff. So I think we're getting closer to what we would like and how we'd like to play with the kids that we're bringing in.
One other thing on that point, the kids that you recruit know this defense first, so they've already bought into it when they sign.
Yeah, they do. You know, we really talk about defense and within our culture and the type of kids we want that are very unselfish, that understand that it starts on the defensive end for us. And I feel like we got those kids.
4 out of the 5 are from the state of Missouri. They fit your footprint.
Yeah, you know, I think, you know, when we first came down here, obviously, you know, we were doing a lot of recruiting from Wisconsin and Iowa with where we were at, and some Illinois kids, Chicago kids. I think we got a pretty good grasp on Missouri kids now, and I think we're very fortunate to have 4 really skilled and talented kids coming into our program from Missouri. We're excited about it. You know, for us, we do want to get the best talent in here that we can get, and I think that starts locally and in your home state.
One thing I know you're always looking for is people that can score. You do have some people in this class that can put the ball through the hoop too, though, don't you?
Yeah, we do. I mean, Sloan Todd is coming in. She's her school all-time leading scorer. You know, she can really fill it up. She's very skilled from the outside. You know, we got Eleanor Lukey coming in, who we're signing here late, who we're probably going to talk about in a minute. That, man, she's probably one of the best pure shooters I've seen since Allie Norton. She's not Allie Norton yet, but she's very close to her ability to stroke it out there. You know, we've got, and she's a 1,000-point scorer as well. And then we got Jamie Gleason coming in, who's another Missouri kid that she'll come from a junior college that, you know, she almost had 1,000 points at her JUCO. She had 1,000 points in high school and almost a 1,000-point rebounder as well in high school. So she's going to be able to help us on the offensive end as well as defensive end. And then we got a couple other kids that came from some bigger high schools that had phenomenal careers as well. Taylor Coper and Maddie Tharpa from Minnesota. So we definitely got, I think, some very talented kids.
A lot of places freshmen don't play right away.
Yeah.
Here, they will get some time if they earn it.
Yeah, we talk about that with everyone that we recruit. You know, everything's earned in our program. If we feel like as a freshman you need to be out there, then you're going to play as a freshman. And you know, everyone runs their own race with how quickly they adapt to the college level. Some adapt really quickly, some takes them a little bit longer. But if we feel like they need to be out there in order to help us win games, then we're going to put them out there and put them in that position. So it'll be interesting to see. You know, I think there's some kids in this class that understand that and will be immediate impact kids in our program.
Adam earned his check, didn't
he? He did. He definitely did. You know, he kind of takes care of the initial recruiting for us. So I'm very fortunate to have someone that's outstanding, and my whole staff does very well with recruiting. And it's an important part of every program. You know, as we tell our returners as well. You know, it's an important part of our program, and we got to make sure that we get the right kids in here that can help our culture and continue this.
And they have to fit into the family. You focus on a family atmosphere.
Yeah.
And they have to fit in when you're recruiting these people.
Absolutely. You know, we talk when kids come on campus, we talk long and extended with them and their families about you know, our core values and how we want to be on and off the floor with our kids and what our program looks like. And I think, you know, it's very important for every coach to do, to make sure you're getting the right fit yourself, and to make sure that they're making the right decision for themselves with what they want out of their athletic and academic career. But, you know, as I always tell every kid that comes on campus, it's very important that you spend a lot of time with the kids, because that's who you're going to spend 95% of your time with. You need to make sure they have the same dreams as you. And, you know, our kids spend a lot of time with our recruits as well, and they do the same thing. You know, they're trying to evaluate if they're going to be good fits for who we are and how we work and what we're about.